The following is a special presentation of ABC Sports.
Tonight, as you watch the Buffalo Bills, you'll see the NFL's most productive running back. He is a marvel. He is 25-year-old Thurman Thomas. He's in his 4th year in the NFL. And here in Buffalo, the comparisons to the great O.J. Simpson are becoming more and more valid. Thurman Thomas and O.J. Simpson.
It's great to be compared to somebody that's already in the Hall of Fame. You're playing in a city where everybody knows him, so it puts a little added pressure on you to do well.
He has run and caught the football for more yardage than anybody in the NFL over the last 2.5 seasons. Quarterback Jim Kelly truly appreciates Thomas's value to Buffalo's high-powered offense.
Thurman Thomas is a type of back. If you look at the Buffalo Bills, you see guys like O.J. Simpson. Well, I have Thurman Thomas. It wouldn't be bad to have both of them, but right now, Thurman Thomas is my man.
Tonight, the Cincinnati Bengals face Thurman Thomas and the Buffalo Bills on ABC's Monday Night Football.
Well, it's tumble time and it's fumble time. Hey, ready, set, go, you gotta hit that line. Yeah, get the ball. Hey, make a run. Oh, most of all, you gotta have a lot of fun. We're gonna make you smile and get rid of your blues. Monday Night Football boogie for you. Are you ready to rock? Are you ready to roll? Are you ready as the Bengals beat the Bills live from Buffalo? We're gonna make you smile and get rid of your blues. Monday Night Football boogie for you. Are you ready for the football? It's the game of the week that's coming your way. It's Monday Night Football and it's time to play.
A nighttime view of nature's phenomenon, the Niagara Falls. This spectacular water spill located just outside of Buffalo, New York, on the Canadian border. And now a look at Buffalo on a beautiful night. A full moon is shining, the harvest moon. And just outside of Buffalo, Rich Stadium will be rocking tonight, 80,000 plus. They love the Buffalo Bills here in Western New York. And tonight, the Buffalo Bills meet the Cincinnati Bengals on Monday Night Football. Hello again, everyone. I'm Frank Gifford, along with Al Michaels and Dan Deerdorf. Happy you're with us. Interesting matchup tonight. The Buffalo Bills are 6-1. If they win tonight, they go 3 up on the Jets in the AFC East. They go against the winless Cincinnati Bengals at 0-6. The Buffalo Bills got off to a great start offensively this year. They have the #1 offense in the league, led by quarterback Jim Kelly. If they're hurting anywhere, it's on defense. A couple of weeks ago, we saw Kansas City beat up on them. They gained 247 yards rushing against the Buffalo Bills and beat them 33-6. Meanwhile, Cincinnati has been struggling. It's hard to believe that this is an 0-6 football team. It was 3 years ago. They came within 34 seconds of winning Super Bowl 23. They won their division a year ago. And Al Michaels, it really is a team with familiar names. We've been watching them for a lot of years, but it's a team also that has been beating themselves.
They have been, Frank. They've committed 18 turnovers. That's 3 a game. They are last in the league in total defense. They're last in the league in sacks. They're giving up 29 points a game, and Boomer Esiason told us last night, we are not a disaster waiting to happen. We are a disaster that has happened. And yet, strangely, that may make them a tougher team to beat because the Bengals aren't thinking about winning the division or getting into the playoffs right now. They're simply thinking about winning a game. So how do they do it? Sam White told us that the magic number tonight is 42. That means when the Bengals have the ball, normally they'll try to take 42 seconds off the 45-second clock to keep the ball away as much as they can from Buffalo. It's an anomaly when you think about the Cincinnati offense because this is a no-huddle offense, which normally means hurry up, but tonight they will try to exhibit ball control. I know that's a contradiction in terms, but when you're the coach of a team that's 0-6, you'll take any contradiction you can find. Dan, tonight they face the Buffalo Bills. The Bills are 6-1. We saw the one 2 weeks ago on Monday night in Kansas City. They can only hope that is a severe aberration.
And a problem in Buffalo, Al, is that the entire country saw that one.
if this Buffalo Bill team and if this city of Buffalo had a theme song, I think that song would be Aretha Franklin's Respect, because R-E-S-P-E-C-T is a big thing here in Western New York, and this team feels they lost a lot of it in that poor performance against Kansas City. Only 6 points scored offensively. They gave up 33. Kansas City rushed the ball for 247 yards. And to make matters worse, Buffalo fumbled the ball away 5 times. Now, this is a team that has promised to regain some of that respect here this evening. It is a talented team offensively. They are hurting a bit defensively. But with a promise like they have made to their fans and to this city, if I was a Cincinnati Bengal, I'd be a little concerned about Buffalo coming out of the gate fast tonight.
IBM presents You Make the Call. Bubby Brister of the Steelers retreats into his own end zone to pass. He runs forward, steps on the goal line, and the ball barely breaks the plane of the goal as he is tackled in the end zone. Now you make the call. Where do you spot the ball?
Right now, IBM is going beyond conventional computing by pioneering a way to touch millions of lives.
Raise, blow, together.
They love the hands-on stuff.
Information becomes something with an imagination.
IBM Multimedia.
You can touch so many emotions with pictures and colors and sounds.
It's really wonderfully exciting.
What call did you make? Since the entire ball was not brought back into the field of play, this is a safety. Spot the ball at the 20 for a free kick.
Someone is counting on you. It could be your year for Lotto. You haven't seen Europe yet. In fact, you never know what's around the corner. If you need a better answer, you don't understand the question. A message from Bud Brine.
Someone's taken some steps to juice up their batteries. And today's Duracell batteries can even outlast the ones we made just a few years back. You can't top the copper top.
They say the revolution is over. They say we'll have to work harder and harder just to stay where we are. They say the way things work now is the way it'll always be. But I say they're wrong.
Everywhere you look, people want to build a new world. It's time to give them new tools.
So I'm doing my sound check.
Hello, hello, hello.
And I hear this woman's voice.
Crunch that last chord. I'll show you.
She grabbed the guitar.
And then she started rocking. No, I mean rocking.
You're pretty good. Not.
Someone that hot deserves something this cold. Suddenly, I remember this was a bud spot.
I like your style.
Golf's top guns battle it out in a high-stakes shot-making showdown. 10 begin, but only one will win the Merrill Lynch Shootout. Sunday on ABC Sports.
With Jim Kelly, who played only the first half last week, he was knocked nearly unconscious. He stayed in the game for a couple of plays, but does not remember what took place in the second half when he was on the bench. He gets the call with Thomas and Carwell Gardner in the backfield. Lofton and Reed are the wide receivers. McKellar a good tight end, and the guys up front doing a bang-up job. Wolford, Richard, Hall, Davis, and Ballard. And up front, they have Alonzo Mix, Tim Crumry, and David Grant, who made the last play. Francis in his second year, Barker, Zander, and Williams, the rookie. And there is the secondary. We'll detail it a bit more in a moment as David Grant again stops Thurman Thomas. Lewis Phillips is not here. He is normally a starting corner, and he sets up wide to the right on 3rd down and 11. Kelly throws for a first down to James Lofton. So on 3rd and 11, they convert up at the 32-yard line. Not active tonight, and there is a possible fine coming his way. As Kelly's pass is intercepted after it was deflected, Ricky Dixon picks it up. He's inside the 20, takes it to the 18, and there's a marker down on the run back. Off McKellar's hands and into the hands of Dixon.
And I think you said a key thing there, Al. The marker came down during the run back. I don't make a turnover. Do not do anything to give them the idea that they can win. And right off the bat, the Buffalo Bills do that. They make a mistake, and Cincinnati has good field position.
For Esiason, 4 touchdowns and 9 interceptions. Brooks and Green, the running backs. McGee and Brown, the wideouts. Holman, an outstanding tight end. Munoz as steady as a rock in his 12th year. Reimers, Kazurski, Jeton, and Walter, the rest of the line. Well, as it ticks down to 12 minutes to go in the quarter. Here's Brooks to the outside. Nowhere to go. Stopped for a loss of a yard. Phil Hansen, the rookie out of North Dakota State, who's replacing the injured Bruce Smith, makes the tackle. Now up front, they're minus Bruce Smith, who's on injured reserve, and also Jeff Wright. Seals, Lotus, and Hansen. And here go the Bengals quickly because they tried to catch Buffalo with 12 men on the field. Green makes the catch.
And they did, Al.
And a flag is down.
Al mentioned the 42 seconds, and that is exactly what Cincinnati wants to do, but you notice how closely to the line of scrimmage they huddle.
This is going to be a tough night for Dick Hancock and his crew. Here are the linebackers. Bennett, Conlon having a great year. Bailey and Talley. And the secondary, Kirby Jackson replacing
we have a delay of the game
Odom, Smith,
on the
and
defense. 12 men on the field at the time of the snap. 5-yard penalty. Repeat the down. 3rd down.
Caddis and Holman in a double tight end set with Brown in motion. And Esiason on 3rd and 4 comes back and hits Brown at the 29-yard line, and that's enough for a first down.
Look at the replay. Esiason was under pressure, stepped back up, and found Eddie Brown for the yardage for the first down. Brown, the leading receiver. Cincinnati, they're used to a much quicker pace, and they're not happy.
They run the play clock down to 2, and here's Green breaking through the middle, taking it to the 19, and that's close to a first down, stopped by Cornelius Bennett.
Green.
Bengals will do everything they can to shorten this game, and they've been operating that to perfection on this first drive. As Harold Green takes it to the 16-yard line, he is stopped by Carlton Bailey. The Bengals go with a no-huddle, sugar huddle, slow-down game. And the handoff goes to Harold Green, a gain of a couple more, going to set up a 3rd and 5 at the 14-yard line.
We may rename this the molasses huddle. Now here's the strategy that's going on now. Cincinnati will bring in different personnel.
Esiason needing 5. It is deflected. It is caught by a Bengal. Reggie Rembert, who is an eligible receiver at the 14-yard line, but short of the first down by 5. Bills have had the ball once. A Bengal interception. The Bengals drive down into field goal range and convert. So Jim Breach gives Cincinnati the lead. It is 3-0 Bengals with 7:46 to go in the opening quarter in Buffalo. Coming during a strike following their Super Bowl win in '86. First down from the 28, and the Bengals nearly had 7 more. Alfred Williams, their #1 draft choice, the rookie from Colorado, can't believe he couldn't come up with the interception. Buffalo from the 32-yard line. The Bills have to get to the 38, and the pass is caught at the 40-yard line by Andre Reed, whose forward progress nets him the first down. Eric Thomas makes the tackle.
This is the yardage for the first down.
1st and 10 from the 41. Kelly, and the catch is made by James Lofton, who picks up 6 to the 47. Stopped by Thomas.
Defensive people that'll tell you that's one of the reasons their defense plays poorly.
For another interception. This is Leo Barker inside the 40, wrestled down by Kelly at the 28-yard line. And the Bengals are back in business again.
Look at it here. Just dropping back, dropping deep. I get right into his hands.
It looked like he was trying to hit Andre Reed, who was breaking across the middle, but Reed had already broken and gone too far across the middle. You see Reed right there, and the ball. Kelly acted like he thought Reed was going to stop and hook right there.
3rd and 8, and the Bengals in danger of a delay of game, but they get it off at 1. And Woods picks up a yard and a half. Darryl Talley makes the tackle. So the Bengals, exercising ball control and staying on the ground on 2nd down and 3rd down, are now faced with a 4th and 6th and another breach field goal attempt.
All year long.
No answer for that, especially on 3rd down. A 40-yard field goal attempt is instead a fake, and Rodney Holman is stopped short of the 1st down. Lee Johnson flipping the ball to Holman on a design play that works for only a gain of 3, and thus the Bengals squander a beautiful opportunity to put points on the board and give it back to Buffalo.
Cornelius Bennett played beautifully by Bennett on the corner. Look at him read it, ball back inside. An all-pro play by an all-pro player. Cincinnati was counting on Cornelius Bennett going way upfield. He read the play and fell back in and made the tackle. That's not what Cincinnati, that's not the look they were hoping for.
Remaining in the opening quarter, Cincinnati leading 3-0. Here's Thomas again, and he's met at the 23-yard line, met in the backfield. David Grant right there, number 98. The 24, 3rd down and 6. Bengals jump, flag is down. I think it's Cincinnati offside, and the pass is incomplete. But Buffalo should get another chance. Andre Reed, the intended receiver.
Well, Cincinnati was in the neutral zone, and they got called for it. Not scoring, jumping off sides and giving them another chance.
3rd and 1 out of a tight formation. They give it to Kenneth Davis, who picks up the short yardage necessary for a 1st down past the 30-yard line. Chiefs next Monday. Buffalo on 1st and 10. It's Thurman Thomas through the middle, picks up 7 to the 38-yard line. 2nd and 3. So at the 39-yard line, Carwell Gardner is the sole setback, and he's in there to block as Kelly rolls right. And Kelly has it intercepted by James Francis, and the Bengals in the 1st quarter had 3 interceptions and another near interception by Alfred Williams.
In his career, one was a misread of the defense. This time it was just good coverage. He tried to squeeze it in and is picked off by Francis.
Coming into the game, he had 5 all season. The Bengals with 3 interceptions in the first 13 minutes of the game. Here is Brooks. Out to the 49-yard line. Nate Odoms makes the stop. Let's go back to the interception.
A well-designed rollout. He's trying to hit McKellar, but I mean, that's a ball that you have to throw out in front of McKellar. I mean, Jim Kelly threw it to the guy he wanted to throw to, but he should have thrown it like 5 more yards.
3rd and 6. 3rd and 5 at the 48-yard line. Boomer throws, and it's incomplete, and there is no flag. McGee looked around, and he thought Odoms hit him early, and there is no yellow on the field. 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line. Thomas hit at the 26-yard line. Stopped by James Francis with 20 seconds to go in the quarter.
He can take himself out if he wants to.
2nd down and 4. Here's Carwell Gardner. Minimal gain. The 2nd quarter will begin with a 3rd and 4. Xander and Dixon makes the stop. And that is the end of the 1st quarter in Buffalo.
Every year, for the past 11 years, Hertz has been rated the best overall car rental company by a survey of renters. For over a decade, 19,000 renters considered car selection, reliability, cleanliness, and the quality of the company's service. For the 11th year in a row, we're America's #1 way to rent a car.
Hertz, we're America's wheels.
Hey, how many cooking classes have we taken together?
I don't know, we are getting pretty good at this.
We should open a restaurant.
Open the wine and we'll talk about it.
There is a wine that's perfect for the lighter, more delicate flavors of today's cooking.
This is a great Sauvignon Blanc.
It really makes the dinner, doesn't it?
I'm taking credit for the scallops.
Who gets credit for the wine?
Me.
Of course.
Ernest and Julio Gallo present their 1989 Sauvignon Blanc. It's time for a change to Gallo.
Fresh taste that will fill you up and never let you down. Bud Light delivers.
Hi. Come closer. No, come on. Look what I've got. It's a Hitachi camcorder with digital zoom. It allows you to get great close-ups from far away. You know, most camcorders can get you about here, but Hitachi keeps zooming and zooming and zooming. So, if you want to get from here to here, Hitachi Digital Zoom can do it. No, that's too close. Better.
Get up to 100 times closer with a Hitachi Digital Zoom camcorder.
Crisp, clean, Old Spice. It puts the wind in your sails.
Division rivals rumble in an AFC West fight. It's the Raiders and the Chiefs. They don't love each other on Monday night.
Buffalo at their own 26-yard line as Kelly goes deep, and the catch is made by Lofton, and a flag is down. 2 flags at the 40. Touchdown Buffalo for the moment. Yeah, but this penalty involves James Lofton. It's either going to be offensive interference or defensive interference.
Pass interference. Defense, number 31. Penalty is declined. Touchdown.
That's Richard Payne, the rookie, and again, Kelly was able to realize the coverage was going to lock him up man for man with Lofton. And again, Kelly has all kinds of options, but he didn't hesitate. He's got the ball in the air at this point. Payne tripped, as a matter of fact, but he was thoroughly beaten by James Lofton, who is a phenomenon in his own right.
For the extra point, and that's what happens when you lock up a 14-year veteran against a rookie.
You talk to Marv Levy, and you ask him about James Lofton performing like this at this age, and he says James Lofton is blessed. Boy, is he right.
To a starting role by Lofton, 7-3 Buffalo, and Brad Dalwito's kick is certainly not a thing of beauty, but it looks pretty good on the stat sheet. It's a touchback, and a skirmish breaks out in the end zone with Butch Roll, Farwell Gardner involved for Buffalo.
And some teddy bear abuse taking place here. For the first down. Great scoring position to come away with nothing.
2nd and 6 at the 24. Green swings to the outside, has the first down, and a lot more as Harold Green takes it out to near midfield. A flag comes in late. Kelso and Smith, the 2 safeties, in on the stop.
And I think it is Leonard Smith.
We have a face mask on the defense. Number 46, 5-yard penalty, is a first down.
7-3 Buffalo. Play fake, that didn't fool Bennett, but Esiason gets it away to Holman, and that turned a 10-yard sack into a 4-yard gain. In regard to a play, it has nothing to do with hurrying it up. That's Brooks split and in motion. And Esiason throws and has an open man, McGee, at the 40-yard line, but I don't think he made it. McGee was off balance as he makes the catch and can't get the first down.
Go for it.
On 4th and 1, it's Green getting the yard and getting 8 more to the 31-yard line. Stopped by Odoms. First down, Bengals. Back in this set. 11 minutes to go in the half. Buffalo ahead by 4. Play clock is down to 2. And Green over the left side where Smith would normally be. Takes it to the 20-yard line as the Bengals keep exploiting where Bruce Smith would normally line up.
And a very good look at what we saw at Kansas City a couple of weeks ago.
Is back in the game along with Taylor. A first down at the 20-yard line. And Woods gets hog-tied, loses the football. And the Buffalo Bills, let's see, no signal yet. Carlton Bailey recovered it.
Well, we've got
Darryl Talley was the guy who forced it.
Smith, a good way to compensate is to come with the blitz.
Has been ruled a fumble recovered by Buffalo. First down.
Well, this is a play that I'm not sure what it was supposed to look like. It was a bizarre blocking scheme. And quite frankly, I don't know that play had much of a chance of succeeding.
The play has been ruled fumble on the field. Recovered by Buffalo. First down.
Down before the ball came loose.
A delay to the left side. You can see that Jeton comes out and is trying to pick off Darryl Talley. You can't see the look from that side. Let's try our reverse camera here on the other side.
As we look, see how quick Talley is. Beats the block.
Oh, he didn't have the ball.
Coming loose.
Yeah, he never had it.
He never did control it.
No, he had the ball below his
10:07 to go in the half. Buffalo leading 7-3. Here's Thurman Thomas up to the 30-yard line. Second down and 4 at the 30-yard line. Kelly throws. First down, McCullough. Out of bounds at the 49-yard line. And sooner or later, the Bills are going to get you.
And he'll pick up number 84, working out in the flat. And there they try to cover him with the linebacker, Alfred Woods.
Second and 8 at the 49-yard line. An end around for Reed, and Reed is able to break a tackle at the 35-yard line. And Reed turns a huge loss into a minimal gain.
Great receivers in the league. After he catches the ball, makes something out of nothing.
3rd and 7, and Kelly going deep, and this time it's incomplete off the hands of Lofton, who had position on Bain.
Almost to the 25.
So Cincy gets a minor break, and Harold Green gets whacked at the 29-yard line. As he reached the 29, he ran smack into, and I mean that literally, Shane Conlon.
Watch this hit by number 58, right in the middle. The low block. Boy, that's a good poke.
Bengals again takes the play clock down to 3. Harold Green having a big night up to the 38-yard line. Harold Green is in his second year. I mean, James Brooks can still play, and James Brooks is still a valuable guy. But this fella, number 28, is emerging as a very key player for the Bengals. And opponents in each of their last 5 games, but to no avail. And tonight, they've outrushed Buffalo 77-27, but they're on the short end of the scoreboard.
One of the things that Buffalo has had to do here defensively is switch Leon Seals.
Receivers, and Buffalo stayed in their regular defense without going to the nickel. It could match up well for Cincinnati.
3rd and 9 from the 39-yard line. Esiason, they have to get to the 47. And they get to the Buffalo 47. A first down as Eddie Brown makes the catch, and they convert on 3rd and long, something the Bengals have had enormous trouble doing this season. Marv Levy.
Almost lost your gum there, Marv. I put a safety chain on that baby.
Cincinnati had a man on the field, too.
3rd and 8. Flag is down. Green makes the catch. Green fights for a first down and doesn't get that, and there's another flag. So you've got 2 flags down.
This is going to be very interesting. Cincinnati started a man in as if they were going to substitute. That would mean that Buffalo can bring their men out.
New gum for Marv there.
Trying to avoid the Kansas City syndrome.
We have 12 men on the field on the white.
I'll tell you, Cincinnati had a man on the field also, and At least
We
he
also
indicated.
had 12 men on the field on
There
the
you
blue.
are.
Penalties are offsetting. Repeat the down. Third down.
Officials, they don't have any benefit of a replay or anything to make that judgment when they were on top of it.
3rd and 8 at the 46-yard line. I think Bennett's in the Cincinnati backfield.
He saw some kind of movement, and he's going to get it, I believe.
The ball. Bruce Kozerski's the center. You know, the funny part of it is defensive linemen are supposed to react to the ball, and Cornelius Bennett is the only one that had the presence of mind to jump across.
They have to get to the Bills' 37. And Esiason hits Brown with the flag down because Boomer may have been across the line of scrimmage.
Not may have been. He was a couple yards across.
Brown would have had the first down, but this one will come back.
Down over.
Illegal forward pass on the offense. Number 7, 5-yard penalty from the spot of the foul and loss of down. 4th down.
Boomer took off with this ball. There was his own defense, and then he realized he had a 3rd down and 13. Now he realized right here I can't get it. Right here, and I pulls up. He's way over it.
The line of scrimmage was the 49, his own, and he...
Here's Thurman Thomas, and he breaks one past the 30. Tackled at the 40-yard line from behind by James Francis, a 25-yard gain.
And you can see that Thurman Thomas is not well. Watch this. There's Francis, number 50. Oh, and Thurman looked like he landed on his left shoulder and head.
And here's Kelly keeping after faking to Kevin Davis, who has replaced Thomas, taking it to the 48-yard line. It'll be 2nd and short. Dick in the league this season. 2nd and 1. And Kelly's going to take advantage of 2nd and 1 by going for 6, and it is incomplete and nearly picked off. Fulcher was back there along with Richard Fain, providing double coverage.
We'll continue to look for him. Lewis Phillips, of course, not here. We've already told you about his story.
3rd and 1 for one of the rare times.
Wide open.
Huddles, and wide open is Pete Metzelaars inside the 20, and Metzelaars is in for the touchdown. He did not step out of bounds. It was very close along the far sideline.
I mean, and he just lined up in the customary tight end position, and
short yardage.
Cincinnati just blew it, Frank.
And a great call by Jim Kelly, because I'm sure he called that play. He calls the plays on the field, and Metzelaars, he's big, 6'7", 250 pounds. Is he in? Yes, he is.
There's nothing that we could see there that would overrule the call on the field. Would
have negated everything Cincinnati has done tonight. The Bengals are doing what they want to do, basically, but unable to capitalize unless they are down by 11. It is 2nd and 17. Bengals from the 10. Boomer throws, hits McGee up at the 30. That's a first down for Cincinnati at the 32-yard line. He's tackled by Chris Hale.
Urgency.
Cincy with all of its timeouts left. First down. The open man is Reggie Rembert, and Reggie Rembert is out to the 47-yard line. And the Bengals will spend their first timeout here. Esiason on first down. A lot of time. Open man at the 34-yard line, and that is Reggie Rembert. 10. And Esiason going deep. The man breaks free. It is Brown for the touchdown. Eddie Brown flagged down the backfield. Holding against Cincinnati. No score.
Oh, wow. Jim Riggs is their 3rd tight end. Okay, here he is. All right, you see Leonard Smith creeping up. Smith, 46, comes from the outside. And Riggs is on top of him and rides him down, and he gets called for the hold.
2nd and 20 at the 45-yard line. Boomer going deep for Rembert, but only 2 Bills are there, and it's intercepted by Chris Hale.
Bad pass by Esiason. Saw one earlier by Kelly that Kelly got away with. This time Esiason throwing into a
Double coverage. A slight limp, you can see. Have an interview with Sam Weiss coming up at halftime.
As the teams depart for halftime at Rich Stadium in Orchard Park. 14-3 Buffalo. Back we come with halftime activities after this message from the NFL and a word from our ABC station.
He has touched all of us in a way few men could. Coach Tom Landry.
My faith and my family have always been my first priority. And in their eyes, I've always been a winner. I've coached some of the greatest athletes the game has ever known. But perhaps the best part of it all was the spirit of competition. To know the sense of victory in winning 2 Super Bowls, but also to know how to lose a game without losing your will to win or your dignity. That's really the greatest lesson that the game can teach any of us. And so I've come full circle to the things that are the most dear to me, my faith, my family, and the game I love. When you visit the Pro Football Hall of Fame, you'll see this old cowboy, Tom Landry, who's inviting you now to share the adventures of the game that I love so much. It's all here, waiting for you at the Pro Football Hall of Fame in Canton, Ohio. Don't miss it.
This message furnished by the National Football League.
You're the cable guy? Tuesday. Hold on, don't move. Will Joey make a love connection? We never got the Tractor Pull Network before.
That's our little secret.
Full house. Then, the boys need table manners.
What do I know about manners?
But is Tim the best teacher?
We should do this together.
You're the transgressor.
I never wear your clothes.
Home Improvement, Tuesday.
Introducing the Bud Light Jaguar Racing Team. Catch it this season.
How do we get the truck back?
Throw it in reverse.
Have you ever gone as far as your dreams go? Have you let the wind show you the way? Have you held the promise of a good day right in your hand? Have you ever asked the road to dance?
Have you driven a Ford lately?
The energy to go further. We share that energy at Texaco, creating products like System 3 gasoline and Haviland Formula 3 motor oil. Performance that goes as far as it can and then goes even further.
Michigan State battles Ohio State. UCLA invades Arizona State. Plus other key conference matchups Saturday on ABC's College Football.
Patton and Bentley, and let's take a look at the statistics through the first 2 quarters of play, and 177 passing yards for Buffalo, most of those on the 2 long touchdown plays.
Really a lot of yardage by both clubs, a lot of turnovers, a total of 5, but a 2-1 edge for Cincinnati in the time of possession. But all that possession only equals 3 points.
First down at the 31-yard line. Here is Harold Green cutting it back, and he begins the 3rd quarter with a big run as Harold Green nears the 100-yard mark. Leonard in the Nate, Cincinnati at the Bills' 38-yard line. Green again. Breaks it down to the 31-yard line, and he is very close to a first down. Darryl Talley makes the tackle. It'll either be 3rd down and inches or first down.
That's number 47. That's Kirby Jackson trying to get that football out of there, and he almost did.
He sure did. That was Harold Green had a hold of the back half of that ball, and that's about as close as you can be and not get there.
I said inches shy of the first.
Yes.
Change that to singular.
Yeah, you might have been exaggerating. Boy, it looks short to me as well.
I mean, are we crazy or what here? Don't answer that. Here's Green picking up 7 to the 24. There's a flag down.
To the hands by the defense, number 58. Hands to the face. 5 yards. First down.
Buffalo showing blitz. And here they come. And Esiason gets it away into the corner of the end zone. Eddie Brown is there for the touchdown. He beats Kirby Jackson. So the Bills come blitzing through. Esiason gets it away, and it's a 19-yard touchdown link.
The read on Eddie Brown working on single coverage, and he just sprints by Kirby Jackson, makes the break to the corner. He's wide open, but the key was they gave Esiason time to get it off.
Get in the replay booth.
We'll give him a better look right here. But again, Esiason with a lot of time with that blitz. There's one down. And he's in by 2 feet.
He got three down.
Three down.
Yeah. Actually, that's Eddie Brown's second touchdown catch of the night. So the holding penalty on Riggs.
That's a very impressive drive for Cincinnati, coming out down 14-3, starting at their own 32-yard line.
Right back into it with 11:30 to go in the third. At the 33-yard line, and this is Farwell Gardner taking it up to the 38-yard line. The big bruising fullback picks up 5-2, and the Raiders and the Chiefs will reach 5 and 3. Kelly on 2nd and 5 has a ton of time and finds his man at the 48-yard line. That's Reed again, first down.
That's why he's #1 quarterback in the league.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line, and Kelly going deep, and the catch is made by Lawson.
Well, the Bengals are arguing furiously. That's Richard Fain. He wants an interference call, an offensive interference call against James Lofton. And there is a flag on the field line.
Whoever saw it called it from way upfield, and that's Sam White out on the field. That's where the flag came, for Sam White's leaving the bench. I don't think there was a call.
Well, the flag came in late. You're right, Frank.
I think that's Sam White's running out on the field.
Well, there has to be a penalty. The coach is not allowed out on the field.
So there's no flag that fell on Lofton.
Dick Hantak, the referee, is trying to get Sam back to the sideline. And, folks, that's a coach who's reached the boiling point and popped it. Leo Barker, one of his players there, a linebacker, is just incensed. Now, maybe Sam, I want to see what we can see here. Maybe Sam went down to retrieve Barker. The top of the screen. There's Fain working against Lofton. Well, no, there's no way that's offensive interference. There is no way. That is just Lofton being big and strong and remaining upright with contact.
And Fain not in bad position. He's been manner or form. It's just experience on the part of Lofton. The ball is a little bit underthrown. Lofton slows up, and Fain really runs right into him. And Lofton times it out. Fain is early with his leap. Lofton, with great concentration, pulls it in. Sam White loses it.
Another long touchdown bomb. White running out onto the field. It's 21-10. The kickoff after the 15-yard penalty from the 50. James Brooks in the goal line, and he gets turned into babbling Brooks with that hit by Hal Garner.
This is not the time to self-destruct.
Dick Hantak.
We have a delay of the game on the receiving team. The receiver signaled for a fair catch. After he caught the ball, he advanced the ball. We will penalize 1/2 yard, 1/2 the distance to the goal line.
Together, not be the point man in leading them in releasing that frustration and becoming undisciplined. He's got to be the model of discipline, not the guy leading the attack the other way. And get these guys back in line. Himself included.
3rd and 3 at the 8. Green again, and Green, I think, has enough for a first down. Takes it out to the 12-yard line.
Unnecessary roughness on the defense. Number 50, 15 yards, first down.
I am impressed with the way Cincinnati, without the penalty, came out. They had the first down. Come out from your own 1-yard line when you can't even hear the signals, and there is Bentley.
2nd and 6. Brooks again. Brooks for a first down. And Brooks all the way to the Buffalo 46-yard line. Bailey and Kelso make the stop. And so the Bengals have gone from their own 1 to the Bill 46 on the ground.
And watch him here. Watch 78. He comes off on Lodish. He works downfield. And look at the hole made inside there for James Brooks. I mean, that's great work. Chetan came around with a good follow-through block. He was a stretch when he was drafted because he had horrible knees coming out of USC. There was a question as to whether or not he'd hold up.
2nd and 8. Here's McGee. First pass of the drive is complete to the 36, and that's very close to a first down.
The Bengals, at least on this drive.
2nd and 8 at the 34-yard line. And there's a big play for the Buffalo defense. Carlton Bailey and Shane Conlon greet Harold Green. Esiason. Too high, nearly picked off. Intended for Brown. Kelso nearly had the interception. It'll be 4th and 9 at the 35. Lee Johnson is going to attempt it with Breach holding. Johnson's their long field goal kicker, and he hooks it through.
He sure does. Yeah. Look at that.
53 yards. I asked Whites last night, at what point would you go to Johnson over Breach, and he said about 52.
Or if I needed a game winner, and he just went to it. And they have to switch roles because Breach has to hold for Johnson because Johnson holds for Breach. Now that's different, but effective.
21 all week.
And it's 246 yards on 11 plays.
2nd and 6. Reed, first down to the 44-yard line. Tackled by Eric Thomas.
Might be around and turn out to be what he has.
First down at the 43-yard line. Kelly throws. Catch is made. Close to a first down. It's Lofton again, and he continues to have a huge night. And it's Mitchell Price who just came into the game and gets a flag.
Well,
Mitchell Price came off IR, and he's the guy who comes in to replace the twice burned Fame.
And he just kicked James Lofton when Lofton was on the ground. Take a youngster that's going to hurt him right here. Lofton is down. All he has to do is touch him now. Why in the world do you do this? Well, he kicks him. Just follow that through a little more, and you'll see the leg come up. I mean, Lofton looks like he's trying to get him off of him.
Replace the rookie Richard Fame.
Personal foul.
Here comes Fame back in.
Number 32 for kicking a player. He has been ejected. It is a 15-yard penalty. First down.
That's dumb. You don't kick a guy who's lying on the ground.
First down at the 32-yard line, and Kelly gets rid of the ball as he was hit by Alfred Williams, and Hantak is going to say grounding and a sack.
I'm trying to delay Buffalo running a play.
Gardner picks up 8. Takes it to the 24-yard line, stopped by Parker. At the 24-yard line, 2:24 to go in the third. Andre Reed for a first down and a touchdown.
He will work the middle. Coming way from the right side in the slot.
15 of 20 and has thrown for 306 yards tonight.
See, there's Fulcher coming in right there, and you can see he just is forced to take the wrong angle. He picks off Thomas, and Andre Reed just makes a good move back to the inside and into the end zone.
Yard line. Catch is made by McGee. And he's out at the 29-yard line. First down at the 29-yard line. A minute and a half to go in the third. Esiason guns one, and it's fumbled by Brooks at the 40, but the play is over. It's a catch, and he's down at the 40. At the 13, Bill. Green. He's out of bounds after a gain of 6. Nate Odom gets credit for the tackle. Esiason throws into a lot of traffic, and the ball is caught at the 43-yard line by Eddie Brown. He comes up with it somehow, some way.
Pretty good, whatever it is. Summarily? Sounded so smooth.
Meanwhile, that's the way the third quarter ends, with the score 28-13. And we'll return with ABC's Monday Night Football after this word. from our ABC station.
And that might not be a catch.
We'll find out when we come back.
Sports and Science Converge, brought to you by AT&T, sponsor of the 92 U.S. Olympic team. Bart Conner scored a perfect 10 at the 1984 Olympics. What new training tool could have actually improved his performance? We'll see in a moment.
If you don't have AT&T 800 service and something happens, who knows how long you could be out. But if you do have AT&T, you're automatically protected by the 800 assurance policy. Not only that, since AT&T connects calls faster and has the fewest blocked calls, more 800 calls get through. So you can make more sales. Better service, better results. Another AT&T advantage. Call about our 800 offer.
The Lifeforms computer system allows for adjustment of minute mistakes by displaying a flawed routine alongside a perfect one, improving any performance.
I feel that had I been able to understand fully, visually, the correct technique, I could have done some more interesting elements in gymnastics.
Miller Lite goes to millions of parties a year.
These guys want to go to all of them.
They can't stay long.
Everywhere you go,
everybody's drinking it.
Oops. You don't say beer now, you say light.
Miller Lite.
It's it, and that's that.
Who's got the marketing plan? I do. Sales forecast.
Right here.
Presentation boards?
Murphy's got them.
Where's Murphy?
The final boarding call for Delta Flight 6.
Maddie Klein knows careers are riding on Delta flights.
Mr. Murphy?
Yes. Better go.
Nobody told me you had a cast.
Nobody knew.
Passengers should now be on board.
Maybe that's why more business people fly Delta than ever before.
Mr. Murphy, you have a nice trip.
Thanks. Already had one.
A completed pass, and we start the fourth quarter with Cincinnati at the Buffalo 43. First and 10. Boomer Esiason under pressure from the blitz, chased by Bennett from behind. Hit as he throws, and it's incomplete, intended for Brown, covered by Hale, and there goes Boomer, and it was Leonard Smith who came in and gave him the shot.
Right. Let's start at the beginning. This is going to take a while to sort out. Here's Boomer Esiason. He's in bounds. At least from that angle, it looked like he was in bounds when he's... See, I don't think that's by no means a penalty on Leonard Smith.
That's what you want a football player to do.
And there comes a flag. See, there comes the flag. I don't see where that's a penalty. Well, looks Reggie Rogers is that Kazurski he's going at it with?
I think Sam was out there trying to be a peacemaker.
I mean, you guys think that was a penalty on Leonard Smith?
Absolutely not. He was inbounds.
I don't see any way. They're inbounds. He was only a half a step or one stride away from Esiason.
We have offensive pass interference, which is declined. We have intentional grounding on number 7, which is 10 yards from the previous spot. Loss of down. Repeat the down, first down.
And it's Eric Wilhelm who comes in to replace him, the third-year quarterback out of Oregon State.
We have seen intentional grounding not called that appeared to be much more flagrant than that.
Wilhelm gives it to Brooks. He's into Buffalo territory.
Wilhelm hasn't seen much action. Esiason is very durable. He's 3 of 5 this year. In a couple of years, he's only thrown the ball about 40 times.
Third down and 10 at the Bill 43-yard line. Wilhelm, like Esiason, a left-hander, throws, and the catch is made at the 26-yard line by Eddie Brown. Stopped by Kirby Jackson. First down, Bengals.
Good position. He's man for man. Number 47, working against number 81. Got himself in pretty good position, and well-thrown ball by Wilhelm, and
Cincinnati at the Buffalo 26-yard line. Play fake. That did not fool the corner blitz by Nate Odoms.
Well, you've got to know that when you bring in a quarterback in that has played as little as Eric Wilhelm, that you're going to get the blitz. You're going to get the thing.
Third down and 18 at the 34-yard line. Wilhelm Esiason. Throws, catch made by McGee. He's out of bounds at about the 24, considerably short of the first down. Holding. These guys are interchangeable. Johnson kicked a 53-yarder last time, and Breach bangs one through from 32. From 42. The 32-yard line was where it was spotted, and that draws Cincinnati to within 12. 28-16. The report from the bench was that Esiason would not.
Well, I think he's coming back, though. He was taking off the jacket, and he gave Wilhelm a little pat on the fannies. He went by. Wilhelm had to use a couple of timeouts. Cincinnati down to 1 now. Get myself braced. Am I the only one thinking this game is struggling for a rhythm?
Nope. 3rd and 10. Catch is made, and you're exactly right. Lofton beats Spain, then Lofton beats Fulcher, and takes it out to the 46-yard line.
Here tonight, for the reasons we delineated earlier. Again, he's scared to death. Lofton's going to beat him deep as he has all night, so he lays way off, and they throw underneath. And I'll tell you, they are.
They're plucking him. First down from the 46-yard line. Flag down at the 47 of Cincy.
Holding. Offense, number 51. 10-yard penalty. Repeat the down. First down.
That column all the way to the right, the 3 interceptions. Marvelous evening for Jim Kelly.
Not bad for this guy either.
Only a 31-point trick.
1st and 20 at the 40-yard line. Padded. Incomplete. Hey, guess what? There's a flag.
We have offensive pass interference on number 80. The infraction took place prior to the ball being thrown. 10-yard penalty. Repeat the.
Back to the 30-yard line. It's 1st and 26. And Lofton makes the catch. He is inbounds at the 47, and believe it or not, there is no flag on the field.
But it gets big yardage.
Kelly hits Lofton. He's got a first down, and James Lofton is having some night.
What they're trying to do all night long, they've been covering him individually.
38-yard line. Here's Thomas through the middle. Speaking about that wily, crafty veteran James Lofton, in this man's long and very distinguished career, the most yards receiving he'd ever had in a game was 206 against Denver on a Monday night in '84. He's eclipsed that tonight in his 14th season. 220 yards.
27-5 reception. That's truly remarkable.
Yeah, he's not finished yet. 2nd and 2 at the 30. Carwell Gardner pulls for first down to the Cincinnati 25-yard line. Play fake, but the Cincinnati secondary does its job, and then Thomas gets loose underneath, has the first down, takes it to the 11-yard line.
Oh, he's done.
Oh, here we go again. Now here comes Fulcher.
Thomas to the 7. Fulcher leading the charge.
At a 35-year-old Lofton.
2nd and 5. Gardner takes it to the 4-yard line.
Receivers never get tired, Frank. Those guys, I mean, they're look how they're built to run all day long. These big old wide bodies. Now these
5. This drive started at the Buffalo 10. And Kelly will get them into the end zone. Thurman Thomas.
They had 10 drives of 80 yards or more coming into tonight's game.
Remaining in the 4th, 35-16, Buffalo. The Buffalo Night Air. Brooks at the goal line.
Oh, what a play.
What a play by a great special teams player, and that's why Steve Tasker goes to the Pro Bowl for the AFC as their special teams representative.
That might be the toughest play in football, and you saw it brilliantly executed by Tasker.
Play to Thomas.
I called it a pick. Here's Leo Barker right here. He's locked up one-on-one on Thurman Thomas. Watch Andre Reed come in and just pick him off. This is a classic pick. Right there is the hit, and there's no way that Barker is going to get out and have coverage on Thurman Thomas. I mean, that should have been called, Frank.
Well, the key to it is make it look like your intended receiver. And
Brooks. It was, I beg your pardon, 2nd and 1, and that's the first down up at the 32-yard line. Stopped by Odom.
It is impossible, Al, to be around him and not like him.
Ball at the 32. Here's Brooks. Well, I'm sure there are guys in the media, and a flag goes down again, who are saying, what are they talking about? The problem a lot of people have with Weich is this. They reduce everything he says to a soundbite or a simple quote in a newspaper, and if you read them as simple quotes or hear them as sound bites, he sounds very goofy off times.
I have to exert an ungodly amount of control to hold things together. And the question Mike Brown has to ask himself, is he capable of doing it, and is he going to do it? That's the biggest question right now. This is an 0-7 football team. 0-7 football teams, regardless of who's coaching, have a tendency to fall apart. Cincinnati Bengals would be if Sam White can pull this thing together. Because if they could come out of this, they'd be better for it.
3rd and 13. Ickey Woods makes the catch. And Ickey Woods turns in his best effort of the evening as he takes it out to the 45 and a first down. But this team right now is a team in the ultimate abyss. The catcher's made up at the 49-yard line. Craig Taylor tackled at that spot.
That's not the case tonight.
3rd and 5, Cincinnati at the 49-yard line.
Of course, we've had a veritable plethora of flags.
Yeah, you're exactly right.
Oh, please.
You're right. Sorry. Lost my head again. The Broncos they haven't had their bye week yet. And it's Taylor who makes the catch.
Well, I'm not going to sing Turn Out the Lights, but it's certainly time to dim the old bulbs.
For him. And meanwhile, as the Buffalo Bills now run the clock out, their new quarterback is Frank Reich. So, ladies and gentlemen, you have a matchup right now on the field of Reich against Wilhelm. Pass to Bratwurst. It'll be 2nd and 10. And again, they're just running out the string here. Well, Sam White, if nothing else, is as unpredictable as any coach in the league. Off the field, on the field. You never know what you're going to get.
Interesting man. He loves to get in his airplane. He has a little Cessna, and he flies around. He looks down. He says, the houses look so small. The people look so small.
Really?
That's great observation.
AFC East, 3-game lead over the Jets. On their way to the playoffs again are the Buffalo Bills in the probable division title.
Why don't we go to
the
Kansas?
best record in the conference.
Why don't we go to Kansas City?
Why don't we go?
Yeah.
It's a good idea. Next week. See you there next Monday.
Great game there by Biscuit.
Yep. Great. He's having a great year.
Yeah.
Chiefs Raiders next Monday. Buffalo wins here 35-16. Al Michaels, Frank Gifford, Dan Deerdorf. Good night from Orchard Park, New York.